Hello everybody, this is FluffyPapi here. In this episode we're going over enchanting, but before you can enchant things, you need experience, or levels, or whatever these green bars are called. I believe they're experience. The fastest way to get them is to create a mob farm. This one here, see, this is a spawner cube. So in this area, once it gets dark, it will spawn zombies. I forgot the exact number, but I think it's between 3 and 7. I don't remember exactly, but still every 15 to 45 seconds, I believe it is, within a 15 block, if your player's in a 15 block area of it, and this room is dark, it will spawn zombies. These rooms are naturally occurring. It's a little green, mossy cobble. There's usually a few chests. I was down here earlier, and I took all the good loot from it. And to turn this into a mob spawn trap is, first you gotta do is make sure this thing is lit up properly. I'm gonna throw a few extra torches just in case. And I'm gonna just destroy these chests. You should use the proper tool for this. Then you want to seal in the room. Then right here, didn't see all that. Make sure mobs can't spawn on top of that. That'll ruin your rates. I'll throw a few blocks up here. And I have torches, so it shouldn't light up there in the mob counts. Then you want to dig 2 to 3 blocks down. Once you dig 2 to 3 blocks down, and this one I decided to go 3, you decide a corner for a collection system, because mobs will spawn up here, and then they'll drop, and you'll have water down here, and it'll flow to one corner. There are many different ways of doing this. This is just one way that I do it. It's a simple and effective, least supplies used mob spawner. Once you choose a corner, you need to go down a few blocks. I think I went down here 4, 1, 2, 3, put 4 blocks down. This is where once they're collected, they will fall down in this corner, and they'll gather up right here. And then you just swing with your sword until they die, and you collect the experience. I did my math wrong. I thought I only needed 3 buckets. I probably could have, but I put 1 there, 1 there, and there, so I used 4 buckets of water. So create a water source flowing up to this corner. I put 1 sign there to stop the water flow, and that's where they'll fall down, and they won't be able to get back up. And that's like the kill box. That's where you kill them to get the experience and the drops. Zombies mostly do rotten flesh. Sometimes they can drop some really cheap armor. Sometimes potatoes and carrots. I think sometimes they're holding a cheap sword, but not really useful to anything. So the only thing I do is, it's gonna be a quick thing to do because I pillared up here. Let's see if I can get close. Get that. No. So now the fun part is to break all these torches and run down there. So there's 1. So now once the light level goes so low, these little things will start spawning, and that's the fun part. Alright. And there they are. No. Let's have your cobble ready. So after a little bit, they'll spawn. So you hear them. And they'll flow down into this corner. This is a really cheap farm. I only use 3 to 4 buckets of water and a sign and cobblestone, which you will get from lowering the floor. And I made a little platform here. you could do is put there's one right there. There you put a hopper to chests, and then when you kill them, all that will fall into the chests, so you won't have to carry all those items. After you get all the experience you need, next thing you need to do is build an enchantment table and some books around it. As long as there's a one gap between the bookshelves and the enchanting table, I believe it's only 2 blocks high. This is one of the ways I saw online. There's different designs, like there's some as long as it's 2 blocks high and around this way. This is before I read that article. You don't need the corners. I just did that to make it look good, because I'm eventually turn this to a library. There's a few different ways you can enchant items. Let's grab. Yeah, these are the items I'll be enchanting eventually. I'll show you how to enchant them, but I'm mostly doing this and showing you the end result afterwards. You right click on the enchantment table, and there's a slot for the item you want to enchant, and a spot for lapis with a pretty little picture. You can either put the item itself in there, and it'll show you what you can get. Sometimes these level 3, these are higher level enchantments, usually towards the bottom, and they'll give you a preview. This one says Protection 3, but could have more. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, and Thorns. Protection, self-explanatory, protects you. Unbreaking, it'll last longer. Thorns is, if damage is done to you, it'll do a little bit of damage back to the attacker. Other ways you can enchant is throw a book in. Very similar. Gives you a little description of what's going to go on. Grab the Sweeping Edge. Sweeping Edge is for swords. It does more damage with the critical attack. You can just either throw different armor in there. Then you can find them in an anvil, because you're able to throw, say, the Sweeping Edge book and a sword. Either way, I think it goes the other way. And it shows you the cost. That's the enchantment level. There are different books. Protection, sharpness. You can throw sharpness on an axe or a sword. Makes it do more damage. Looting is that if you kill a mob with the enchantment on there, of course different levels, 1 through 4, I believe, and you get a better chance of hitting the rare drops. Aqua Affinity, if you throw that on your helmet, you're able to do mine underwater easier. Smite does more damage to undead mobs like skeletons and zombies. Lure is for a fishing pole to get a better chance of getting fish. And there's also Luck of the Sea, which is better chance of getting treasure while fishing. After a few minutes of enchanting, this is what we've gotten. A Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Aqua Affinity helmet. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Thorns 1 chestplate. Protect 4, Unbreaking 3 leggings. Protection 4, Feather Falling 3 boots. Sharpness 4 axe. And a Looting 1 Smite 4 diamond sword. Feather Falling, it's a pretty enchantment. Helps you prevent from taking fall damage. So you can jump from higher spots and take less damage. I think that's pretty much all covered. Yes. I also forgot to mention, way this goes. Damn. Let's grab some lapis first, just to show you. Doesn't even show you there. A random iron sword. There. This right here shows you like the level you need to have to get it. I have level 3 left, so I won't even qualify for level 4. but the higher level is usually better. And that right there shows you, yeah, that shows my experience I'll be taking, how many levels, and I believe is how many lapis it'll take for that enchantment. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something from this. If I forgot anything, please put in the comments down below. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe.